one you go, if there's one thing in that practice, the co-coach, actually 2 defenders. You got 1 face to win, you can pick 2 defenders to remove.
You cannot let them get there. You're trying to get there. Brilliant. So now both have a challenge, but we're trying to work on the tackle itself. So think.
I've chatted loads about this, but I'm kind of obsessed with it. So I think.
John Lavery, Queen's University.
Hi, I'm Phil Connolly. I'm the CEO of the Rugby Site.
So it's the product of a long series of discussions with the people at the Rugby Site and some coaching colleagues from across the country. We're sort of assessing what needs are, or kind of like vacuums there are in available coach development, talk shop with peers, and to engage with expert.
The idea behind the summit was to bring coaches together in the Ontario and Quebec region to give them the opportunity to see different coach development ideas from coaches around the world and local, and the opportunity to connect and create a coaching culture within the local environment.
Dennis Asline, Club Kingston Panthers. I came to the summit this weekend to learn from others, find out new ideas and different ways to think and use the drill. The one thing, even just from this morning, that I really like that I want to bring is a point system, different things like lineouts. Are we doing every step, or in games, giving different values for your scores?
With the French in particular, it's now like, what actually are the things that they need to know? Like, okay, ball carrier, you have to get there. Tiny little box tackler.
You can't tell me a 14-year-old can't handle it, they're 12 years old, they can do all that stuff, contact.
These opportunities are few and far between, and in Canada that's like double true. But I hope they take away is a renewed sense of energy, but also like seeing what is possible to do in a rugby practice and different ways to engage with players. So from a developmental perspective, I think what it does is it challenges a lot of your preconceived assumptions about like what coaching is, what you can do as a coach, what your role is. I think one of the other really cool parts about this was that it's not just technical, tactical. They actually did address team culture, but not in a kind of superficial way. Like there's a lot of authenticity in the experiences that were being shared.
Coaches leave this weekend with obviously greater knowledge on how to coach the game, both on the field and off the field. Then by the end of the weekend, they'll have a plan or shape of a plan that they then can go to training to share with their fellow coaches or their club or school, and most importantly, their players.
My name is Connor Millinor, Club Lanark Highlanders, and also coach with the St. Peter Knights out in Ottawa. Learn, from the best in the industry on how to make engaging and impactful practice plans and different games and drills to use, and just kind of how to map out like good training sessions and to bring some good games, but like more like the thought process on like behind how the games come to be and what they kind of do for the team, addressing certain goals or deficits in the team and how to bring those up. So just some good tools for the tool bag.
You just can't do this stuff remotely. Our profession is a human one, and it requires human interaction to grow in it.
Why is it so critical to have these in-person summits is humans are social by nature. So bringing coaches together in an environment which is around development rather than accreditation gives them a safe environment in which they can share ideas, become familiar with each other, and connect with the coaches, the visiting coaches and presenters.
Yeah, I've really enjoyed the weekend, particularly seeing the coaches get a bit of learning, but also learning from 2 new coaches that I've never met before. So heaps of takeaways, and it's been a real pleasure to be there.
For me, I think it was just great having so many coaches give up such a big portion of time during a season to make their own athletes and themselves better. So hopefully it'll start off a culture of continuous learning.
Yeah, it's been pretty hard for me actually, because I haven't got a World Cup winners medal, haven't got an Olympic medal, so hanging out with these guys has been pretty tough. yeah, shout out to the coaches, shout out to the players, and then yeah, I just think we've hopefully given them a decent menu of options for them to take back into their world. And clearly, one of the things that's really important to us is stay connected with them as well. So.